Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day here in the great land of Pensacola, and today I'm going to spill the beans. I'm going to tell you everything I know about Pensacola's great eateries, okay? The hidden ones. The ones that nobody really knows about except for the people that live here, because this channel's always been a lot about Pensacola, and I'm all about Pensacola, my hometown. So I got to tell you guys the secrets. We're going to go over the multiple categories. We're going to talk about Asian food. We're going to talk about seafood. We're going to talk about all kinds of in-betweens, and it's going to be a great one. And I think I'm going to do maybe a little playlist here on some of the stuff here in Pensacola because there's just so much to offer. And if you're coming here from out of town, you need to know these things. So we're going to jump right into it, and we're going to see all the great stuff here in Pensacola. Because here in Pensacola, we're known for the beach, the Blue Angels. We can even call the Blue Wahoos now because they're part of our town too. We're known for our fishing. And we luck up on a good restaurant every now and again. So I'm going to talk about the restaurants that are kind of different. Ones that are like on maybe the other side of town, or the ones that just are kind of in between the streets of the big chains. Because I don't really want to talk about the chains because everybody knows about the chains. I want to talk about the little guys, okay? So the first ones I want to talk about is Pensacola has been getting into the food truck category. And if you look downtown, we have the Garden on Palafox, which is like probably 6 or 7 food trucks right smack dab in the middle of downtown on Palafox Street where it meets, I think it's Main Street. And there's even a bar in there, which is actually pretty good. So the first one I want to talk about is Taco Mexicanos. It's actually in East Hill. It's a little like food truck parked in a side like parking lot. They have picnic tables and everything out there. And they were actually ranked like one of the top food truck slash taco truck slash Mexican food in the nation. It's over in East Hill, real quiet little place, close to downtown. So that's the first one I want you to check out. It is great. It's awesome. I know I don't have too much B-roll of this just because I haven't been able to get over there and make the B-roll of it. But that's the first one I want to talk about in the category, and that's going to make up my Mexican food category. So we're going to roll over to the next one. All right, so I need to really throw this one in here. It is my favorite pizza. Okay, my favorite pizza joint, bar none, right now, as of making this video, is Ozones. Okay, Ozones is over there by East Hill. It is in an old, I think it used to be an old hospital. It's a big building. It's like kind of like almost like in a downstep basement type area. Where are we eating at, Samantha? Ozones.
I have a nutty idea. It's a cashew pizza.
Yeah, cashew with tomatoes and cheese.
Ham and cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
It's really good.
They have this pizza, and I don't know if you're ready for this, but they have this pizza that is called, I think, the Nutty Idea. It is like cream cheese, are you ready for it? Pepperonis and cashews. I said that. I think it even got tomatoes sprinkled on top, but like here it is. It's amazing. It's my favorite pizza in all of Pensacola as of right now. It is just on point. They've got a big beer menu. It's a cool little atmosphere. You know, a couple of the restaurants in there went out of business during COVID, but this one is still running. It is still up and going. It's a cool spot, and it's not far from downtown. Kind of in an out of way. You wouldn't see it from the road or anything, but you got to check this one. You got to check that one out if you're in Pensacola or you're looking for just a different place to go. It's a real hip vibe. And I'll tell you, this is where it gets into my favorite category, the Asian food category or the Vietnamese. I really love some Vietnamese food. And in Pensacola, we don't happen to have too many like great Chinese restaurants. A lot of them have either shut down, COVID shut down a lot of things. So that's another reason I wanted to make this video is some things aren't what they were a year and a half ago. So my absolute number one favorite Vietnamese restaurant is Saigon. We just call it Saigon. I'm going to Saigon, and it's actually like a food market. Like it's actually like you're going to a food store with a lot of like international type. That's pretty cool right there. Food ingredients. I mean, like when you go in, they have a section off to the right, which is like the deli where you can order and dine in or order and take out. The prices are like above and beyond like reasonable. I mean, like you can eat there like a king for a really good amount. But you go in and you sit at the tables. They're just basically normal little deli type tables, and you can order pho. I mean, you can get banh mi rolls. You can get all kinds of great authentic food for a really good price. My favorite is the P4 because it's the pho with meatballs. You can get it with chicken, you can get it with beef, you can get it with chicken broth, you can get it however you want. And they might occasionally be bringing in some very, very fresh pigs and random ingredients off the truck. I mean, one time I was there, they delivered like 100 pigs and they were just offloading them. And it was wild, but hey, but at least I know it was fresh, you know, because hey, I'm always into trying weird new things. And seeing a pig go by while you're eating, very new. But the food is the best in town. And my runner-up for that type of authentic food is To Do over, I think it's on Davis Highway by the mall. There's two restaurants right next to each other. I think it's the Golden Palace and To Do. To Do is great. Great food, great pho, great authentic dishes. So check those out because they're awesome. Okay, so this is my next category. I'm just gonna call it the international food category, aside from like the Asian category. And this is Taste of Jerusalem. It's probably the only restaurant in town that's open until 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay, it's over on Cervantes, close to Brownsville. It's on the west side of town. But I'll tell you what, you won't get better Mediterranean / Jewish / Arab food anywhere. Okay, it is amazing. The spread is amazing. And during COVID, they delivered to home. We ordered in a lot just because, you know, we couldn't really go anywhere. They have a new restaurant just down towards Brownsville. Big spot. I mean, they have authentic Mediterranean type or Middle Eastern authentic ingredients that you can, you know, shop on your own for. The food is just like amazing. Like, you just gotta go, you gotta try it. Try some weird dishes if you're not used to it, or try what your favorite is. You won't be disappointed because you get a lot of food for your dollar. I mean, it is off the chain. And that one makes up that category as my #1 pillar. I would go there before I'll go to any of the fancy restaurants downtown. All right, so my last category, and I held this one out until the last one because they're one of my favorites. And it's not because they live down the street from me, but because they're one of my favorites. Full disclosure on that. And as a real estate agent here in Pensacola, so if you're, you know, moving down here and you're looking for a place to, you know, call home, call Jack. My email's down below if you want to get a hold of me. And this last category is Cub's crawfish, okay? This is the most amazing gumbo / crawfish / shrimp / peanuts that you can get anywhere, okay? They have been cooking crawfish their entire lives, and they're located right here on Barrancas towards like Navy Point, Gulf Beach Highway area on that little cutoff. This is one of our favorite things to do when we get off the boat or we leave the boat ramp here in Navy Point. I mean, heck, we can even ride our bicycle there, and we do a lot, or the golf cart, and we just cruise right in there, and Delaney sits us down, and we're just off to the races eating crawfish. And there's a little bar in there. It is like fantastically decorated. I mean, there's even I think a dead crocodile standing up in there. I know, alligator. But it's an amazing spot, beautiful spot. Everybody's nice, home style atmosphere. You can get just about any dish. I mean, they got jambalaya, they got it all. Okay, my favorite too is the red beans and rice, because who doesn't like red beans and rice? It's just right on point. But that's all I got, guys. I wanted to share this with the internet to make sure everybody knew about these restaurants, because, you know, I think I'm gonna make another 4 or 5 videos on the different types of food here in Pensacola, and maybe where to like go, because there's just so many things that you just don't hear about because of all the big chains. And I'm not into that chain food. It just doesn't quite do me right. But don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, follow me if you're into Pensacola stuff and weird stuff, because I'm always, you know, kayaking storms and doing weird stuff and cooking fish in dishwashers. So if you're looking to move here on the panhandle of Florida, don't forget to hit me up. Email down below, jack.molly@adore real estate. I happen to be a real estate agent here in Pensacola, and we can talk. I'll see you guys later.